All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 days challenge. This is day 194, so let's get things started. All right, so firstly, in terms of the equity chart wise, you realize it's up a little bit, and that's actually purely based on the experimental trade setup. So Link actually went to spike and hit the target, so I took profit based on that. So that's went a little bit up in that sense. And in terms of the main trading account, nothing was changed. No position was closed in that sense. So yep, that's just a very quick update. All right, otherwise, in terms of the market structure update for today comparing to yesterday, it's relatively the same in terms of the market structure wise across the board on the daily chart. And if you look into S&P 500, you'll see that all of them is somewhat stagnating. So let's take a little look before I jump right into it. All right, so yep, things are looking a little bit stagnant, which is actually a good sign. So if we actually consolidate near here, near the 39K region or just below the 40K region, then there'll be a really good sign for consolidation before this 20 exponential and the 50 simple moving average catches up and potentially could lead to much higher high from there. And that's something that I definitely would want to see and would make me interested to add more even at this higher price. So price is a relative thing that even though I find expensive today, but if the average price of the past 20 or 50 days does comes out to that, then it doesn't seem that much of expensive relatively to the previous 20 to 50 days per se. All right, and yeah, so that's basically about it. The ASHR and KWEB, you can see that they are the one with the green, 2%, whereas Nasdaq and S&P 500 is relatively flat. And finally, for Bitcoin wise, let's move on the daily chart first. On the daily chart wise, we do see some sort of potential indecision candlestick. So there was a green indecision candlestick. So bear in mind that even though we do have a break above the higher high, which is why I'm bullish short to mid-term. So bear in mind that we could potentially retrace here to this 41K region, which in which case if it does hit, or even we come near to that 42K region, that would be really great because previously the peak here was 42K exactly in terms of the bid time wise. So yeah, I could just fall right off. If it finds support, then great. Otherwise, if it definitely fall over here, I'll definitely be loading up even more. But otherwise, yep, I'm still leaning towards the mid to long-term kind of bullish momentum in terms of the sentiment for Bitcoin itself. And on the 4-hour chart, if you have managed to enter this trend and stick to it, then I'll definitely still be trading the stop loss. As you can see on the 4-hour chart, even though there was some sort of strong selling, I wouldn't say it's really strong, but at least a sudden pickup in terms of selling pressure, the buying momentum picks really fast. It means to show that buyers are very willing to step in once they see this price level fall. And they're very smart in the sense that they actually didn't place limit order to show that the order book is actually being stacked. So what they have been doing is trying to only enter only when price have dropped. As you can see over here, price drop, supported, price drop, supported once again. So the question is how many so-called of these buyers are actually waiting on the sideline, waiting to enter the market. So that's something very interesting. And do bear in mind that price didn't even manage to touch the 20 exponential moving average before a bounce, which goes to show that there is at the moment still very strong demand at Bitcoin, even at this 45K or 44K region. So that's something I'm really bullish about, but hopefully if it does drop below and see a much stronger volume in terms of support wise, then I'll definitely be interested to add in even more longer position. My personal take is that for Bitcoin, for mid to long-term investment, I'm definitely more than happy to add as long as it remains below 50K. So the next target that you're looking at is probably 60, 70 or 80K-ish that I'm looking maybe towards the year end or even towards next year itself. So that's still a very good return in terms of say 60% gain if you're looking at 80K itself. Otherwise, that's more or less about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, if you've entered this trade, I will stick to it. Otherwise, I'll wait for a nicer pullback or retest of the support, especially near the 42K region. And I'll look to enter potential trade if there's strong buying pressure coming in and then break towards the further upside again. So otherwise, that's more or less about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.